Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and checking out your boy. People, thinking right in my living room, doing what I do for you. Let's go. Got a good one for you today. Hope you enjoy it. Writers in 25 Rules to Live By. Storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving to you. All you gotta do is tune in and get them. Thank you. Appreciate you doing that. All right, here we go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Getting to know yourself a little better. And gritting my teeth. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself. And to know yourself, you need to answer this question. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Are you him? A person who knows not but knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you too, and that's why I do what I do for you. Are you him? A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. Are you them? A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can wake them up. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. Are you them? A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Are you them? Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to Mayat, be true. Let's go. Today, this morning, we hours, you know what I do, how I do it for you. Right thinkers, let's talk about right thinking philosophy prepares you for your spiritual journey in this world. I'm giving you the things you need to survive in the spiritual world now. Information and knowledge that will help you. Let's go. When the spirit and the mind comes together, your world will change, because when the heart and mind come together, that's heart-mind coherence. They're acting as one. Mayat, the balance in the heart-mind puts you in a position of righteousness. Okay, upright position, balance. Okay, right thinking philosophy is all mental thinking. Okay, learning your spiritual truths. I went and did my homework for you. I've been doing my homework for over 20 years for you. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about right thinking. Right think the mind will do what the mind does. Right thinking gives you the opportunity of understanding how to control it to do what you want it to do. Having spiritual knowledge is your power. All you have to do is use it. They say if you don't use it, you lose it. We have lost our sense of memory of who we are while we're in human form. We're godly beings having a human experience, but we have a little thing called amnesia, loss of memory of who we really are. Right thinking is going to help you recapture your memory of who you are and enlighten you to just who you are so you can be your best self. Get the concept? Having right thinkers, you know that they are spiritual beings having a human experience. My goal with right thinking is to enlighten you to who you are, wake you up, so to speak. There we go. Transition to the next concept. What is the spiritual wake-up call? Spiritual wake-up call is somebody informing you and instructing you on what you need to be doing for yourself, aka right thinking, man. Okay? Right thinking philosophy is that wake-up call. When you reach spiritual awakening, it's opening up your third eye. It's becoming spiritually enlightened. It's becoming Christ-like. It's having a Nihas moment. All those things are equating to you recognizing God in you. Hence, third eye opening, spiritual awakening. I'm teaching you spiritual concepts for hence the spiritual wake-up call. It's information that you can use to wake you up to yourself, so to speak. The idea of waking up is really just the third eye opening. I'm going to do the Kundalini thing for you again. The sixth Kundalini out of the seven is the third eye awakening. That's when you become enlightened after you show empathy, compassion, speaking Makaru from the heart. Then you become spiritually enlightened with knowledge of self. In the seventh round, they'll even tell you about that, because when you get there, you will know. Nobody got to tell you about that one. But it's the 1,000 lotus plants blossoming like skyrockets going off in your, like the 4th of July in your head. That's how I describe it. I'm sorry. Do you know your heart has a brain? Yes, I've been telling you that for a while. The Egyptians show you that in the weighing of the heart. Thought keeps records. The heart is Mayat's calling card, because if you living right, you keep in balance, your heart will be light as Mayat's feather, conceptually. And it all makes sense if you understand it and study and get the concept. You will see how it works. When your heart mind connects with your mind, you are becoming awakened. Now you know what's going on. The third eye opens up to see the inner you, while the two eyes get to see reality for what it really is. Hence, waking up. The spiritual connection is your heart-mind coherence, aka the wake up. You become anointed with knowledge of self. You become an individual who knows who they are. Let's go. Next one. Spiritual truth. All right. The spirit is the truth. Why? God is spirit. We give God a whole lot of attributes. Truth is one of them. God is spirit. So if it's spiritual, it's of God, it's of truth. You need to learn it, understand it, and live it, and it will be your truth. To know thyself means you made the heart-mind connection. I'm trying to get you to do that by performing good deeds on a daily basis. Practice right thinking philosophy, and you will change. Our truth is our spirit, so knowledge of self is the spiritual knowledge I'm trying to get you to understand that you need to know thyself. Knowing the truth is knowing thyself. That's coming God conscious. See, it all plays in the same. You can't get around thinking and feeling. When you put them two together, you got something that you can work with. Knowledge of self and truth from the heart. True knowledge comes from inside. Right thinking philosophy teaches you about God, your God aspects, aka forces of nature. Remember them? You will have to come face to face with what? Your dark side. You cannot reach spiritual enlightenment without walking down that dark alleyway. And it tells you, as I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil. Why? Because I got the baddest man in the land with me, God. In case you didn't know. In the spiritual world, you will have to address your dark side. Before you can know yourself, you will have to address yourself. The part that you don't like. Yes, take a good look at yourself. That's part of knowing thyself. Okay, well, I know myself, but I don't want to know about that. That you ain't knowing yourself. Your personality has to be checked by you at Judgment Day. You are the judge of you. Conceptually. Alright, watch this. You transform when you walk down that dark alley and you face all your fears, all your darkest, deepest secrets about you. You have to confront them for yourself. Ain't nobody's going to do it. Ain't nobody's going inside you but you. Psychologically, you need to be your own shrink. That means go inside yourself and deal with it. I'm holding the table, I'm cringing. Yeah, I'm kind of adamant about this thing. To know you, you can't have secrets of your soul. The dark side have to be addressed. Woosah. Understand that, people. If you have secrets that you don't want to reveal, you will never gonna know yourself. You have to uncover your personal secrets. The last one, the spiritual world is a mental world. So you got imagination and memory that you're working with. Remember I told you that. Understand that. You think it, you feel it, you feel it, you think it, you become it. That's spiritual. That's how the world was created. For you thought itself into existence. Thinking is a must, not a minus, but a plus. I live in the world. I live in this world. I'm just not of it. Why? Because I have knowledge of self and I have concepts and views that's contradictory to what the masses follow. So I'm a little different. Okay? I ain't got a problem with that. If you see me as different, okay. But I don't have a problem with that. I am who I am. I may see you as different. All right, right thinking is my way to live a spiritual lifestyle. Why? Because it's based on my spiritual disciplines. What I know to be right, I will do what I know is right. In the discussion, that's being spiritually disciplined. I give you spiritual knowledge, aka truth, for yourself to live and understand and become a better you with just that knowledge of you. Wrapping it up, again, appreciate you. Remember this, right thinking philosophy is mental and spiritual concepts that you can live with. If you institute them, you'll see how they work for yourself. I do. That's how I know. That's why I do it for you. I'll be back with some more.